jockey during the winter in England when racing was off. You'd end up watching racing in Canmore, so it's nice to actually come and see racing in South Africa. Been really impressed. I had a look around Mrs. Rupert's stud yesterday. I got to see a few of those old horses, the likes of Lancaster Bomber, who has just retired there, and Duke of Marmalade obviously. So yeah, it's nice, and I like very good standard racing. Been really impressed.
Drakenstein Stud is quite impressive. It's a beautiful place, and yeah, obviously you're used to the National Hunt horses, but I saw you having a good look at the horses in the paddock today. What do you think of them as our flat horses?
Yeah, I mean, they look well. They're really well turned out. I started my apprenticeship as a flat jockey in Jim Bulger's back in 1990. So I have I had 4.5 years experience of trying to be a flat jockey. Unfortunately, I got too heavy and got too big, and ended up having to become a jump jockey. But I love flat racing. I love watching. I've been lucky enough to see a few other good flat races around the world. So it's nice to come to different countries and see how things are done.
It's an absolute privilege to be interviewing you today. You did so amazingly well over the jumps in England. And of course, you're doing some commentary there as well now yourself.
Yeah, I do a little bit. I do. It's one of those questions that people ask me since I've retired, what do you do now? And I kind of wish they'd ask me something else, because I'm not really sure. But I do 14 days racing on TV in the UK. 4 days at Cheltenham, 3 day entry, a day at Royal Ascot, Champions Day at Ascot, a few flat days. So yes, I do that, and it's nice because it keeps you interested. It keeps you going to the big meetings, and kind of having a purpose as well, as much as anything else. But I'm still involved in racing. I still help with JP McManus to manage his horses and that, and so I'm busy, but it's a different kind of busyness. It's a different routine. It's a different way of life that doesn't have the same. Nothing will ever replace riding. And I'm sure the lads that are riding here today, it's one of those things that you should do it for as long as you can, because no matter what you do for the rest of life won't ever replace it. So, but I had a good time, so I enjoyed it, and I was very lucky.
So you still like to put your leg over a horse when you can, and it was lovely to see you win that charity race.
Yeah, unfortunate circumstances. Obviously, Pat Smullen being champion jockey numerous times in Ireland, suddenly got unfortunately suffered with pancreatic cancer, and decided to have a charity race on Champions Weekend, which was a champions race. We had I think 8 former champion either flat jockeys or jump jockeys, the likes of Kieran Fallon and Johnny Murta and Richard Hughes, and then a few of us jump lads as well. And it was nice that I managed to put especially the flat jockeys in their place. Johnny Murta was giving me a lot of stick on the lead up to it about having so much experience at the Curragh, and about how easy being a jump jockey was. So I'm glad I put Murta in his place.
It was fantastic. Well, you enjoy the rest of the festival here and have a great time.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Well, one of the finest jump jocks that ever walked this earth, but a lot of people suggest he was the